Good morning, guys. So today we are going to finish our porch and everything's going to get put back together again. As you can see, our hall tree is still there right in the middle of the floor, and so are the shoes. We've had to lock this so the kids can't get out. Yeah, white floor. Okay, I'm hoping that it's dry. It's dry. It's so dry. Nice. I love it. Okay, so here's the paint. We have to paint outside. It's going to look so much better when it's painted. But Kitty, she's going to be so happy she gets to come outside again. So we painted, Hadar painted the entire floor. I painted the wall and he painted up here. Still need to like wash and bleach the ceiling. It's probably never been cleaned. Oh man, it's just so nice out here. Now we're gonna fill it up with stuff. Unfortunately, this area has to hold our shoes and our backpacks and stuff like that when we come in. We need a place to drop it. It's already got a big shoe rack here. These are like 4 different shoe containers from IKEA. One of the best purchases we've probably ever made. They have a hole in the side of them so you can connect like another one here if we had room for that. These are quite pricey in my opinion for what they are, because they're just plastic containers, but they hold shoes, you know, lots of shoes, lots and lots of shoes. We got one each for all of us, and that holds all of our shoes except for these right here, which are what we go outside with, you know, like if we're just going out here or the kids need to put some nice shoes on to go somewhere nice. But anyway, I'm really happy with how this looks. Now I'm going to put the carpet down, and I don't care if it sticks to the floor. It probably will stick to the floor. I'm kind of hoping for that because I don't want this to shift. All right, I got this pretty carpet that I think, compared to everything else, went with this pretty well. Okay. It says, come on in. I don't know, should I keep it this way or put it this way where the stripes are going this way? Let me see. I like it, but can't really do it. It's just a little too long, so it's gonna go the other way. Okay, this should be an oil filter, but it says Lysol on it. Hey.
Hi.
Look what I got.
What?
I'm putting together this. So we got the shoe rack here, and that's where the backpack's gonna go.
Putting it back together?
Okay, it's an oil filter.
Yep.
But legit says Lysol on it.
You want to see how quick it is to change oil?
Weird. Oh, you gonna change oil now?
Yeah, it takes 2 minutes.
Really?
Literally.
Okay.
Yeah, just gotta go drain it.
All right. I had a sudden urge to go paint today. Outside, just on that corner, the bottom corner, paint it tan. And right now it's like 2 shades of different green. One of them's like spray painted green. It's really bad. I think they had to repair something on there and they just spray painted it whatever color they had. And it doesn't match, and it's really bad because the paint is just everywhere. So I had a sudden urge to go paint today, and I look outside and it's like dark. Like it's about to rain. So that wouldn't be very good. If it rained on that, that would ruin it. So I don't want to do it yet, but I think we're definitely going to be doing the paint on the bottom, that brown color that's out here, and white, and the outside of the porch is going to be black. Ow. Girl. Anytime we're sitting down on the chair, she's got to be with us.
Where do the jackets go?
Anywhere you got a knob.
Okay, so anywhere I've got a knob. This is the whole row of jackets.
And your backpack.
Since it's all the way up there, that hook, this is the row of backpacks.
Okay. All right. Looks good.
And this
Nice
is
and
the
neat and
row of
organized.
hats. This is the row of hats.
Yeah. Got your hat and got Abigail's hat. See how this is like, that board is spray painted? It's like really bad. Wow, he's already done. Hey girl, hey! Hey! All right, got some lights on. Jacked. Yep, it's raining. That would not have been good to paint today. What in the world? Someone found a rock. Rocks aren't coming here. It's a nice day though. I like rain. So Rafael got an award for all E's for the second semester. He's doing so good. He is having some issues, like I said before, with a stim that he is having at school, and he's kind of getting in trouble for it, but the teacher is not like holding it against him, but he's getting in trouble for it still. And it's like, do I say anything, or do I just let him like try to be a normal kid? You know what I mean? Do I say anything about it to the teacher and be like, hey, that's because of a stim? I mean, she does know that he has autism, and she has been accommodating some of the things that he does. This is not like a terrible stim. It's just, it is a distraction for the other kids, and we're trying to get him to stop it. Usually he just does it at school. We are okay with him having stims except for the ones that where he hurts himself. Basically, he has always head banged, so we do not allow that in our house. And if we see him doing it anywhere, like, he will get in trouble for it. But other stims, like he does a figure 8 with his head, he does something with his hands, he does this, you know, with the, like, he's trying to do that, he does that. It's just very unnoticeable stims, like you would just think he has an itch or something. But there's a stim that's like, it's distracting to other kids, and she has sent letters home about it, and I have wrote her, hey, this is just normal for him right now, and we're trying to get him to stop it, but it's like having to sneeze. You have to do it. But we are trying to be mindful that there are some that he can't do in public because it's distracting to kids, you know? He can't do it at school. So, I don't know. I don't want him in special classes just because he has a stim. He's very intelligent. He should and deserves to be in regular school. He doesn't have any, like, special needs like that, you know what I mean? It's just, people will see him and they'll be like, what's wrong with him? Because he looks normal, because Asperger's is like an invisible syndrome, you know what I mean? He has ASD, and everybody is ASD now. They don't call it Asperger syndrome anymore. I think it's a huge disservice to people who do have Asperger's, though, because when you're ASD, if people who don't have any idea what Asperger's is, or like high functioning autism, whatever you call it, in Israel it was called high functioning autism. If you don't have any knowledge or experience with that, you'll be like, what's wrong with this kid? You know, like when he does certain stims and stuff. Otherwise, you would just see like totally neurotypical kid, a little mischievous sometimes, a little talk backish sometimes, know-it-all sometimes. But if you have experience with this type of autism, then you would know. And she said that she did when we first signed Rafael up with her class. She said that she did have experience with it. His other teacher does not. She has no idea what Asperger's is, or she's never had any kids with autism, or she didn't realize that she had any kids with autism. So, it's been a little struggle with him, like borderline in trouble because of this, and I don't know what to do. You know, he's got the rest of the school year left, and then he'll go to a different classroom, and then we'll have to start this all over again. That, you know, tell the teacher over and over again, this is what's going on, you know. When he gets older, I'm sure it'll be a different story, but right now he's just struggling a little bit with that. Otherwise, he's doing really great in school, and we are so proud of what he is doing in school because, you know, he's in different programs that because he is doing so well in school, he's in different programs, so we're really happy about that. Hey guys, see what time it is? Yeah, so we're still up. That one too. She's having a late night feed. So we were talking to a friend of ours and we think that we are going to start podcasting. So I think that's going to be a really interesting thing. And I guess we're just going to talk about all kinds of topics while we're just talking together. We don't know much about podcasting, but one of our friends, our other friends, does it. So if you know anything about podcasting, please get in touch with me, probably on Instagram or Facebook, because that's where I have all of my comments open. We have like all of the gear to do it, both him and us, but we don't like know what we're doing or what the company to use or like where to upload it or anything like that. So if you guys know about that, let us know. So we are gonna go to bed here in a few minutes, and I want to thank you for watching and have a good night. Good night. So good morning to you. Good afternoon to us.
And thus we conclude the second coat of paint.
Wait for it.
Wow! Ain't nobody got time for that.
So good. All right, get to it. Woo! Oh, it's hot.